Hello everybody, I'm Ali Mortimer, the founder of Heal Yourself Happy, and today I'm here to share with you a really big and really exciting announcement, or at least I'm really excited about it. But first of all, I just wanted to do a really brief introduction to anybody who's joining me this morning live, or actually this afternoon, this noontime, joining me who I haven't had yet the pleasure of meeting. So I'm Ali Mortimer. I'm the founder of Heal Yourself Happy, and I'm a health and happiness coach, and I work with really highly purposeful people who have been through a particularly traumatic life experience or who are facing a challenging and difficult time, and I help them move through their dark space and back into the light, and I help them through the feelings that they may be feeling that they're not usually used to, feelings of vulnerability, feelings of loneliness, sadness, emptiness, really deep depression or anxiety, and I help them move through that and help them create a life that's much more enriched than it ever was before, much happier as well. And I do this by helping them rediscover their self-esteem, their confidence and their drive, and I help them get this all back. And I help them make their way out of a crisis and lead that much happier, healthier life. And I do that by using my signature 7-step Heal Yourself Happy methodology. It's a 7-step framework where I take people through a journey of self-discovery, really, and I help them determine their own personalized prescription for health and to create really sustainable health and happiness. And I believe that's really the ultimate success in life. And I do that through my 7-step framework. The first 3 steps are all about your foundational health, helping you understand what you eat and what makes you feel good, helping you understand how you can move your body and help it feel strong, and happy sleep and rest, really understanding that you do need sleep and you do need rest in order to have for real health and happiness, really. And then as we move past the foundational pillars, I start to look at the much more holistic health and well-being areas of your life. So looking at your mind and how you can create a really strong mindset using mindfulness and mindfulness techniques. Then I help people look at their soul, really getting to know who they are, what they want to achieve in life, what is their purpose, because I fundamentally believe that you can't be happy if you're not living your own life. If you're living out somebody else's expectations, then you can't really truly be happy. So I help people get really connected to themselves and their purpose. And then when we've done that, we start to move on to who the people are that you hang out with, because you really are a reflection of the 5 people you hang out with. So once you know who you are and what you want to achieve, you can then work out who and where you want to spend your time. And then finally, in the last pillar, I look at creating a happy life, and that's really bringing everything together. Everything that you've learned in the preceding 6 pillars, and then also looking at your goals and your hopes and your dreams, and then giving you the tools and the techniques and a framework in order to actually make that a reality. Now, that's a brief introduction to me and what I do, but I'm here today to make a big announcement, because I believe that ultimately, health and happiness is going to be our first line of defense in this current climate in order to beat the coronavirus, in order to keep ourselves happy. It's paramount that the individual and the happiness and the health of each individual is going to play a huge role in keeping our economic health and happiness and our, the well-being of all of our families healthy and happy. So during this period of uncertainty, what I'm trying to do, or what I am doing, is spreading this message of health and happiness. And I want to help people right now, with the tools and techniques that I know and the knowledge that I have. And I want to be able to impart that to more people. And I want to make it much more accessible and much more affordable for a bigger number of people. And I'm really committed to making sure that my knowledge and my program is really affordable and accessible right now. So with that in mind, I am going to restructure the way in which I work, and I'm going to restructure the plans that I had for this year. So I was going to run my next group online coaching course through the Academy just after Easter. But I'm going to change that and restructure that so that I can reach more people, so that I can help more people, and I'm going to make it much more accessible. So I normally only accept 10 people into the Academy at one time. but it's available now. My wonderful team have been working behind the scenes, and we've turned this online program into a self-study program. So it's accessible right now for you to start learning, for you to get access to all of the information in there. This is years worth of my knowledge been put into this online program, and it's accessible right now. You can get all of the workbooks and all of the content. You can get all of the journaling exercises. You can get all of the meditations, all of the recipes, all of the book recommendations. I can't think what else is in there, but there is everything in there. It's normally a 12-week program, and it will carry on being a 12-week program. But what you will do and what will happen is that you can work through it at your own pace. So as you get access to the self-study, each week a new module will unlock, and you can work through this at your own pace. So you can download the workbooks, download the recipes, download the meditations, and you can work through them at your own pace, and you can share them within your household as well. So it's not just you who's going to benefit from this, it's going to be your household. And then once you've got access to the Heal Yourself Happy Academy and my portal, you have got access to it for life, or for as long as it's life, for as long as it's up and running. And you can go back and you can use all of the tools and all of the tips and all of the techniques in there as and when you need them in the future. You might want to revisit them. I'm also going to make it much more affordable. So usually my signature program in the Heal Yourself Happy Academy is £595 for the 12 weeks for all of that information that I've just talked about. But I recognise the huge financial pressures that everybody is in, or the financial uncertainty, myself included, about what is going to happen. So I'm radically reducing everything. So I'm moving the decimal point and I'm moving it to the left. So rather than being £595, it's only going to be £59.50. So you can get access to absolutely everything with a 90% reduction for just 10% of the price. So it's £59.50 and you get everything. The 12-week program, I'm not changing the content at all. It's exactly the same as I would be running it. It's just that you've got it, and you've got it now for a much more affordable price. And this feels like the right thing to do. This week in the Heal Yourself Happy Hub, I'm talking about happy soul, and really working on joy, what brings you joy, what gives you a happy soul. And this makes me incredibly happy, being able to offer something that I know that can help so many people in this really uncertain, unsettling, quite scary times. This is going to give you the tools that you need in order to move through this period of time, and it will help you, it will help your families, and it will create a ripple effect around you. And it's a way for everybody to take back control. When you don't know what to do, you can do this. I'm giving you tips on how to stay physically healthy and also mentally and emotionally healthy as well. So just to reiterate and just to be clear, I'm giving you access to the Heal Yourself Happy Academy now. It's open. You don't have to wait until April. It's available and accessible now through my website, or you can use the link in my link tree in Instagram, or if you're on Facebook, then I will be sharing the link with this post. You can get it right now, and you can get it for 10% of the cost. So go ahead, book on, and get going and start now, because you will reap the rewards. You really, really will. So my signature program, this is my signature program, is going to help you feel empowered. It's going to give you the empowerment because it's going to give you the tools and the tips and the techniques that you need in order to get through this current situation, focusing on your health and your happiness. You are going to feel energized because you're going to be looking after yourself. So you're going to have the energy in order to do this. And you're going to be motivated because it's going to give you positivity and strength, and you just having that tool will give you the motivation. You're going to feel enriched because you are going to be able to work out how you can bring joy and positivity into making this very difficult situation a more positive and healthy one. And you're also going to feel enlightened. This is going to help you connect with yourself in a way that you've never ever done before. It's going to turn the mirror on yourself, and you're going to have a look at everything in your life. And in this situation where we're pretty much in lockdown, use this time wisely. This time now is to focus on you, to focus on the fundamentals, to focus on your foundations of health and happiness, so that when we go back to our new normal, you've got your habits in place. You know who you are, you know what you do, and then you can go back out being the best version of you back into your life, this whatever our new normal is going to be, but you'll have this with you. And as I mentioned before, this can create a massive ripple effect. So while you're doing it, if you're the person in your household who looks after all the food, then you're going to be helping everybody else be healthier and happy because you know what you're going to be cooking for them. You're going to be focusing on your physical fitness, your body, and kids and other people that you hang out with, they'll start to pick up on that and they'll do what you do. So by focusing on you, you're helping others focus on them. And it will create a massive ripple effect within your families. It will make a ripple effect in your colleagues, and all of that will start to spread. And you're sowing the seeds now of your health and happiness so that it will go on to help you in your businesses, your careers, and then ultimately your finances when everything stabilizes. So the 7 steps in the Heal Yourself Happy Academy are the happy belly. So this is important because our health and our immunity starts in your gut. So in this pillar, I talk to you about how you can do just that. Look after your gut, look after your microbiome by what you eat and how you eat. Then we move on to the happy body. And the happy body is all about movement. And movement is going to also keep your immunity strong, but it's also going to keep you really, your mental health in check. It's going to keep you, mentally well, really is what I'm trying to say. Then we look at sleep and happy rest. And this is, our number 1 medicine, and it's free. If you can look after your sleep, you're looking after your body. And also it looks after your mental and emotional health. So if you've ever had a lack of sleep, then you know what it can do in terms of your emotions and how you respond to situations. So those 3 pillars are your fundamentals of your physical health. And we get really down into the nitty gritty of what that means for you, where you are right now. Then we move into happy mind. We look into the more kind of like holistic and emotional well-being sides of things. So you're going to look at your mind, and we're going to use techniques in order to give you a really strong mindset. And we're going to look at how you can use mindfulness and meditation and how you can start to learn how to respond rather than react. And it'll teach you how to be non-judgmental and show compassion and empathy as well. Then we look at the happy soul. And as I touched on earlier, this is all about getting in touch with you. And you can use this time wisely to focus on who you are, who you want to be going forward. And again, finding the techniques to find joy and positivity in a really difficult time. Then we look at happy connections. Happy connections is all about understanding who you spend your time with. You are a reflection of the 5 people you spend your time with. So choose your friends wisely. Also, during this period of time, it's really critical to make sure you do stay connected, so that we can fight the loneliness epidemic, so that you can work out how you can stay connected during this period of time and then also going forward. Then the final pillar is happy life. And the happy life brings everything together. It brings everything that you have learned in the preceding steps together. And you create your own personalized prescription for sustainable health and happiness. And it's sustainable because it's based on bio-individuality. And what I mean by that is based on you as an individual, your age, your current circumstances, any limitations that you might have, everything. It's based on your experiences, based on you, and you create it. And if you create something, you're more likely to stick to it. But also in this pillar, we start to look at dreams and hopes and goals. And I give you all of the tips and the techniques that you can use in order to create a really great plan in order to put all of this into practice. So those are the 7 pillars in the framework. And as I've said, I'm making it much more accessible and much more affordable for everybody right now, and getting rid of my plan that I had for this year. So the Heal Yourself Happy Academy is now a self-study. You can access it now through my website. You can go on Instagram and look in my bio, or if you're on Facebook, I'm going to share this link as well. And I've made it much more affordable. So I've knocked the price right the way down to only 10% of what I usually charge. So it's normally £595, but I'm now offering it at just £59.50, and you get absolutely everything the same as it was, as if it was running as a group online coaching program. But you can start right now to focus on your health and your happiness and make a difference during this really unsettling time. I'm also going to offer up some optional extras. So while you can do this as a self-study and take your own time and in your own pace, if you feel like you need some extra support, if you want some extra accountability, then I'm going to open 2 group coaching slots a week, one in the evening and one on a weekday lunchtime, where I'm only going to open it for 10 people, and you can book on and you can come in and you can have access to me and some direct coaching. There are only 10 people on these calls to make sure that everybody gets the opportunity to share, to talk, and to have some one-to-one time with me. Now, they've worked really, really well in all of the other group online programs that I've run before. So if you'd like more information about how you can access the group coaching, then please do just drop me a direct message or send me an email. It's Ali, which is ALI, at heal-yourself-happy.com, and I can send you some more information on that. If you would rather not do group coaching program, you'd much rather have some more private one-to-one time with me, then I'm also offering that as well in some packages as well. So if you'd like information on that, again, please just send me a private message or send me an email at Ali at heal-yourself-happy.com. Please do email me, and I will spend this time with you working through whatever's causing you a particular challenge and coach you and guide you through this period of unsettling time that we're going through. So if you're ready, and if you want to start right now to help yourself get healthier and happier and your family, then do it now. Go and use those links. If you want any more information, or if you want to have a chat with me, then that's also possible as well. Please do just send me a private message, leave me a comment, or drop me an email, and I'd be more than happy to go through with you how this can help you in this current situation. So I'm just going to reiterate again what I started with, but I believe, strongly believe, that health and happiness is our first line of defense against this current climate, where the individual health of every single person and the happiness is paramount to keeping our families and our businesses healthy and happy as well. If you've seen this video and you know somebody else who really needs this, then please don't hold it to yourself. Please do share this information with others so that they can make the choice for themselves as to whether they want to do this self-study, do this work through this period of time. I am absolutely committed to helping as many people as possible as I can create health and happiness through this period of time. It will be the one thing that saves us. So if you have any questions, please do leave a comment under this video, or please do get in touch in either sending me a private message or an email, and I will be delighted to help you. Obviously, I'm going to carry on sharing information through all of my social media channels, and helping everybody as much as I possibly can. So do please send me information or questions if you have anything. So that was my big announcement today. The Heal Yourself Happy Academy is now a self-study. It's much more accessible to everybody and much, much more affordable, as I've reduced the price from £595 to just £59.50. So please do take advantage. It's a one-time offer. And I look forward to hearing from you, working with you, and speaking to you all soon. So take care, lots of love, bye.